I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me. I wish I knew. I wish I knew you wanted me. Ooh, be away from me. Ooh, be away from me. Sorry, that song was stuck in my head for like a week, so I had to get that out on here. Sorry. What's up, Kurosaki clan? It's your boy, Keon'S Kurosaki in the building, and today I am here with my WWE 2025 Summerslam predictions. Now, my first ever wrestling predictions video was SummerSlam in August, but last year. So it's been like a full year of me doing like WWE prediction videos. I might try to do maybe TNA wrestling predictions or maybe AEW wrestling prediction. I don't know. Maybe New Japan Pro Wrestling. I don't know, but we'll see. But for now, it has been 1 year since I have been doing. Well, not yet, but like in August, it will be 1 year since I have started doing my wrestling predictions. But today, I'm here to give you my SummerSlam 2025 predictions. It's the first ever two-night SummerSlam, which is crazy. There are a lot of matches, so I'm going to try to keep this video short because you know how I get when I talk about wrestling. I yap, and this video is going to be like freaking 25, 30 minutes, right? I don't want that because there already are a lot of matches, and I've already taken up like 2 minutes of the video talking. So yeah, I'm going to stop this yapping. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, do whatever you got to do to interact with this video, and let's get into my SummerSlam 2025 predictions. First match that I'm going to be giving my predictions on is a match that I am very excited to see, not only because I think the match itself is going to be good, but also the rivalry and the storyline has been hilarious and very entertaining, and probably the best, one of the best storylines going to SummerSlam, just based off of humor and just based off of, you know, stuff like that. It is going to be AJ Styles as the challenger trying to retrieve the Intercontinental Championship from Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Yeah, this rivalry has been very hilarious. Their chemistry is great on screen. That freaking 6-man, or I guess like intergender 6-person tag team match on Raw was great. AJ Styles and the Kabuki Warriors should be a war crime. All right, that team should be illegal. All right, that's how good that team was, bro. Such a fun match that they had against Judgment Day. But yeah, I'm not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Dominic and AJ. Their rivalry has been very hilarious. I have loved every single second of it. And I've been debating, you know, I want AJ Styles to have another championship title reign, but also Dominic is doing great by himself. Like Dominic is doing great as champion. That pop that he got in AAA was great. So it's like AJ and Dominic have both good cases on why they should, you know, have the Intercontinental Championship. But I'm gonna go with the, you know, usual, you know, if one person wins on the go home show before SummerSlam, then most likely the other person's gonna win. And since AJ Styles literally pinned Dominic Mysterio clean, I think Dominic Mysterio is going to retain the Intercontinental Championship. I hope they don't end this rivalry because I think it'd be very fun if they continued it, and then eventually AJ can take it, or like Penta takes it. I don't know. A triple threat between AJ, Penta, and Dominic would be fire. But yeah, I think Dominic is going to retain the Intercontinental Championship. And like I said, I'm okay with AJ or Dominic. They both deserve to have the title. But I just feel like Dominic is going to retain the Intercontinental Championship. Speaking of the Intercontinental Championship, let's move on to the Women's Intercontinental Championship with the champion, Big Time Bex, the man, Becky Lynch, defending her title against the Bird Lady, Lyra Valkyria. They have had great matches together, but I will say it is kind of getting a little old. Hopefully this is the last match between Becky and Lyra for a little bit. But hey, don't get me wrong, their matches are fire, right? Like Becky and Lyra, sign me up. Obviously, it's going to be a great match, but let this be the last match, just for a little bit. You know what I mean? Like make the fans miss seeing Becky versus Lyra. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but I hope this is the last match between them for a little bit. But yeah, I believe Lyra Valkyria is going to win the Intercontinental Championship. It just makes sense because, they put the stipulation like, oh, if Lyra loses, she can never, try to challenge for the Women's Intercontinental Championship again. Excuse me. But yeah, we all know that's not going to happen. So I think Lyra Valkyria is going to take the Intercontinental Championship away from Becky Lynch. Woo! Next up, we have Sami Zayn going up against Karrion Kross. I honestly have no idea. Sami won the match at Night of Champions. Karrion won their match on Raw. So this is like the tiebreaker. I feel like Sami is gonna show some kind of heel emotion, some kind of heel traits, like I thought he was gonna do at Night of Champions, but I feel like now they might do it. But I feel like Sami Zayn is gonna win. So either Sami Zayn wins, well, but then Karrion. I'ma go with Sami. I'm gonna stick with Sami. I think Sami Zayn is going to beat Karrion Kross, but I feel like there might be a disqualification that might cause Karrion to win. But I'm gonna go with Sami Zayn to defeat Karrion Kross and finally move on to the World Heavyweight Championship scene. But I feel like with most people who interact with Karrion Kross, Sami Zayn is gonna be a little different. Might be a little bit more heelish. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think Sami Zayn is going to win that match. Next up, we have a tag team match that I'm just so excited for. So very excited for this tag team match between Randy Orton and Jelly Roll, going up against Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. Wow, wow, 5-star match in the making, bro. I can't wait. I genuinely don't care who wins this match, but I feel like Randy and Jelly Roll is gonna win. Just because it's Jelly Roll's first match, they might want to have him to win. I feel like Jelly Roll is probably gonna get the pin, like probably pin Logan Paul or something. They better not have Jelly Roll pin Drew McIntyre. I swear, bro. The downfall of Drew McIntyre is crazy. If Jelly Roll pins Drew, please don't. All right, pin Logan Paul and call it a day. Okay. But I think Randy and Jelly Roll is going to win the tag team match that everyone is so excited for. So excited. Speaking of tag team matches, we have a women's tag team match for the championships with the champions Judgment Day, Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez, going up against a newly formed team, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. And wow, WWE finally did it. They finally made me like Charlotte Flair. Congratulations. It's crazy how if Charlotte Flair is not in the title picture, I suddenly like Charlotte. But when it comes to who I think is gonna win the match, I feel like Alexa and Charlotte's gonna win. Hey, I feel like since WWE sees how popular Charlotte and Alexa are by themselves, and how even more popular they are together, I feel like they might want to capitalize on that. Just put the towels on. And that will make the breakup that much heartbreaking. Because obviously, Charlotte is going to turn on Alexa. Or vice versa. I don't know. But all I know is that one of them is going to turn on the other. And it's most likely going to be Charlotte. And yeah, but I feel like they're going to win the titles. And then once they lose the titles, that's when they're going to break up, though. So yeah, so my final prediction is Charlotte and Alexa is going to win the women's tag team championships. And speaking of tag teams, staying on the whole tag team thing, we got a crazy 6-pack tag team TLC match for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Holy cow. We got the champions, the Wyatt Six. We got the Street Profits. We got DIY. We got Motor City Machine Guns. We got Fraxium. Who else we got here? We got Andrade and Rey Fenix. What? Holy cow. That is a crazy match. This is going to be probably the best match of the night. like no cap, no joke. This probably would be the best match of the night. Literally anybody could win. So I have no idea. But you know what? I'm gonna go with Fraxium. I think Fraxium deserves the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, and I think that would be very surprising if they come out with a win. My second choice would probably be the Wyatt Six to retain, but I'm gonna be different. I'm choosing Fraxium to win. The frick was that? To win the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Next up, we have the United States Championship match with the champion Solo Sikoa, ramen noodled hair, fake weekend wannabe MFT, defending his title against my tribal chief, I love you, Jacob, in a steel cage. That makes this match interesting. I'm going to laugh my butt off if they just have Solo be a transitional champion. And that's what I think they're going to do. I think Jacob Fatu is going to regain the United States Championship. I think Solo is going to be a transitional champion. And the only reason they put the title on Solo was to prove to the fans, oh, we care about Solo. No, you don't. I think Jacob Fatu is going to regain the United States Championship. Up next, we have the Women's World Championship match between the newly crowned Women's World Champion Naomi going up against Io Sky, my girl, going up against Goth, Dami, Mommy, Muscular Mommy, Rhea Ripley. Naomi cashed in her Money in the Bank at Evolution. Crazy moment, great match between Io and Rhea. And now it's going to be a triple threat with the former Miss Money in the Bank, now Women's World Champion Naomi, going up against, Io Sky and Rhea Ripley, the two people that she cashed in on to win the championship in the first place. This should be a very fun match. And to be honest, I want Naomi to retain. I don't want Naomi to just have that one moment and then just drop the title the next PLE. I want Naomi to have a lengthy title reign. I think she deserves it. So I think Naomi is going to retain the Women's World Championship. Now going to the other Women's World title match, it is for the WWE Women's Championship with the champion Tiffany Stratton going up against Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill won the Women's Queen of the Ring to get this title match at SummerSlam, and to be honest, the build to the match has been trash. Like there wasn't a build, to be honest, between Tiffany and Jade. So, yeah, just, Queen of the Ring, get a title shot, that's it. So I think Jade Cargill is going to take the title off of Tiffany Time. I think Tiffany has had a lengthy reign with the title. A lot of rematches, a lot of one-off matches, with like Trish Stratus, and other people that I can't think of right now. But I feel like it's time for Tiffany to drop the title. And I think it's time for Jade Cargill to finally be put in the spotlight. And hopefully this is able to push her to improve even more. So I think Black Muscle Mommy, the real life Storm, Jade Cargill is going to win the Women's World Championship. Next up, we have a big tag team match between former Bloodline partners Roman Reigns and Jey Uso, going up against Seth Rollins' little minions, I guess you could say, trying to, do the work of Seth Rollins while Seth Rollins is away on injury. Braun Breaker going up, and Bronson Reed. Now the build to this match has been crazy as well. Freaking Bronson Reed took Roman Reigns' shoes. Braun Breaker speared Jey and Roman through the barricade. A great promo between Roman and Braun and Paul Heyman. This has been a great build, and I've been enjoying it so far, and I'm expecting this match to be very explosive. A lot of high-flying moments, a lot of big moments that make you go, oh, what? But I believe that Roman and... I don't know. You know what? I'm going to go Roman and Jey Uso. I feel like that'll give a reason for Braun and Bronson to keep trying to go after Roman and Jey. So I think Roman and Jey Uso is going to win this match. But, I feel like the rivalry between them will not be over. Moving on, we have a match that should have happened at this year's WrestleMania. We have the World Heavyweight Champion Gunther going up against CM Punk. I thought they were going to do this match at WrestleMania, but guess not. Hey, better late than never. I think CM Punk is going to win the World Heavyweight Championship from Gunther. Could Seth cash in? He could, because Seth said that, like, as long as he's alive, he's not going to let CM Punk win the World Championship. But now Seth Rollins is injured. CM Punk has a chance to win the championship, but I can still see Seth in his little self freaking on crutches trying to stop Punk from winning the title. But it ain't gonna matter, because I think CM Punk is going to win the World Heavyweight Championship. Finally, the last match on this card is for the WWE Undisputed Championship with the champion, John Cena, going up against Cody Rhodes. Now, a lot of people saying that they might do a double turn. Cody turns heel, Cena turns face. I don't know, they could possibly do that. But either way, I feel like Cody Rhodes is going to regain the WWE Championship. I would love it if Cody turned heel or if Cena turned face. That'd be cool. But I guess we'll see, won't we? But overall, I believe Cody Rhodes is going to regain the WWE Undisputed Championship. And that is my WWE 2020 my WWE 2025 SummerSlam match card predictions. Let me know your predictions down below. Hit the like button, subscribe, do whatever you gotta do to interact with this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace, Kurosaki Clan. Ooh.